see it in my eyes. All I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet.
Shook ass nigga, yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers.
I wasn't even up here. I don't have no respect for your game.
Versus the team of the 90s, the Niners, the Cowboys. They're underway. This will be taken very short.
Stupid ass.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Matter of fact, let's change some shit too. That's what I do. The fuck you got balls in your mouth? What the fuck you sound like that for? He's like, yo, Debo, I gotta get this game, man. Don't be ramming my ass like that. He gonna hear you. Yo, come on, bitch. What the fuck is the hold up? You really changing all that shit, son? What the fuck is Shaquem and she ain't calling me her ass went to work? She's about to get fucked up.
Here we go. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
21.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
You said what?
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
I don't know. Your phone.
Switch.
Where are you at?
61, matchbox, light, man.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
You went down 1 and 9?
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. On 1st down, here's Breida. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
11.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over here at the 20. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now a carry for the big fella. This is jameala. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. DJ Reed, who played in college at Kansas State, made the tackle. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
There we go, kill. Going to 53. Push him back. Sponge. No.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
Check hot.
They'll turn to the power game at lollll. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the pistol, here's Elliott. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
You say something, bitch?
Hey, kill.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd?
Buttercup.
Mike 57. Yo. We're going to 54. Right here. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Let's change some shit up here. Let's do a little something here. What
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start on the ground with Elliott. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Look at this money right here. Look at this money right here. Let's see what's going on with this. Oh, you in man coverage too?
A first down carry by Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
This will
It's a
move
lot
the
of open.
chains
You can't go
again as
zone
the
on me,
tackle's
bro.
going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line.
Can't go zone on me, bro.
Today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that, where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Check 25. Check 25. Kill.
They'll run on first down. Elliott. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Come out of that defense. I'm going to take it down,
This
bro.
will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 23.
Come out of that defense. I'm going to take it again.
After the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Ooh, what? Really?
Banjo. Hey, kill. 27. 26.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
At the 49ers' 20-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Really?
You ain't doing nothing. Gun.
Wow.
Watch out. Check 47. 54. Come on, out. Right there. Then we're going to 53.
Wow.
Switch. Mike's 54. 26.
Here's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
You said it.
Dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every
Come on,
blade
Sherman.
of
You was
grass.
burnt, bro.
That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Hey, 47.
Really?
Watch 54. Here we go. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Get that quarterback.
Let's see what we're doing, Austin. Let's change this because he's going to sit in the middle.
46.
Because he like to try to spy on some dumb shit.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And the Niners get there and bring him down. D. Ford drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complimentary football.
Put your arms
because
up.
If the defense
Smell
can
them
force a 3
armpits.
and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead
Why the
now.
fuck he in the
They
game?
don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team...
See
Now
that?
a clash of bodies here, and it's
See that?
intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And his
That's
guys
called
are going
the
to get
banana
the
in the
football
tailpipe.
at the 23-yard line.
That's called banana the tailpipe.
54.
On first down, it's Elliott. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score.
Not for long.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On second down, Elliott. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Nope. Yep. Oh, I should have chased.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Watch the curve. Hey, kill. 26. 1, 6, 26.
Cooper's got it.
See that?
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now Elliott. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Let's do a little something like this. A little change up. Since you're going to jam the middle up.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal.
Shoot. Check three. Here we go, 46. Mike 5-4. I'm coming. Shift. 26.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here.
You get the ball second half. You ain't say
this one through, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Pick.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, they just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Come on, bro. You know me better than that. I ain't giving you no bullshit like that.
And that'll make it 2nd and 6. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. From the 41, Garoppolo, the first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. From the right hash, this from 53.
Shank. Your turn. Come on, man.
And I don't think this has the carry.
Really?
It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this?
Really? Going to Jason Witten open like that?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. 57. Switch. Switch it. Hey. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Switch it. Here we go. 47. 57.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. But now it's 3rd down. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Hey, kill. 47.
Let's see how we're going to do this. Nope, he can't handle that. Yep, do that. Do that.
Here we go. 56. Mike 57. I got you, son.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's got his target. It's Cobb.
Come on, man.
He's
got to get a bit of
down,
defense
able
to
to
that.
slip across the 35. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Kill that.
They'll run on first down. Elliott. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Hey, kill.
From the 39, Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford, his 2nd sack of the night.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Check.
3rd and long for Prescott. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And that is incomplete. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. Deep ball, short ball. That was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he's he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. It's caught by Coleman. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still, no yardage. Okay.
A little 360. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Still a little something like this. Here we go. Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Prescott to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Mike 57. I'm going to run you over. Then we're going to 53. Mike 57. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. 26. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Wide 26.
Prescott. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has gotten together. The defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Arlington. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th.
I'm coming.
Garoppolo gives to Breida.
Come on, man.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. On third down, here's Coleman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Right back to Coleman here on first down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's
Come on, you got to stay on it for 1 minute. That's all I need, 1 minute.
Gotten a yard up to the 25.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way
sleep
forward
on it
and get what he can.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Prescott from the gun. And an alley to run. Oh, Prescott stripped. And this is going to be 49er football. He gained really good yardage. That's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
The tackle by Robert Quinn. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman.
Oh!
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Garoppolo now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on first down. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. 25 yards. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Niners. Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So we're to get symptomatic.
And now a fumble. The ball's out.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. The Cowboys on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 9.
Oh, man.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Caught by Cobb. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Better come at it, man.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Prescott on first down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. D Ford in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
57, Mike. 57. Go. Go. Hey, check, Mike.
To throw is Prescott. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Kill. Kill. Slam. Gun. Here we go. Go to 54. Line. 57 is the mic. You must be getting 26.
Throwing. Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Mike's 54. Go. Get out there.
Now Prescott on 4th down. No, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Breida. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot.
We ain't worried about that. We got 9-2, so
the Notre Dame man
deserve 1 win. 1 win don't mean shit to us.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here.
1 little bitch-ass win don't mean shit to us. We give it that shit.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Now Garoppolo on the
give me that shit.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The fuck.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. As the clock will stop with even 20 seconds left to go. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Single, slot.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back.
Hey, kill.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Now a desperation throw, deep dip, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by DJ Reed, and the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
Just like yo. The fuck out of here, bitch.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And